Let's look at a birth date, December 15th, 1955. December is a 12th month, and they're born on the 15th day. And when you add the 15 and the 12, you get 27, and they're a 9 achievement. Uh, in the year 2016, we know that we're in an 18-9 year. So we're in a 9 cycle. So now we start putting the ones in the 9 column because they're in a 9 year. So the ones go up in the upper right, and the twos go on in the next cycle, which is the first column. And any threes they have go in the next column, and the fours go in the next column. As you see, they have no threes, no fours. They have 3 fives. The reason they have 3 fives is December 5th, 1955. 1955 has 2 fives. The 15th has 1 5. There's your 3 fives. So your 3 fives go in the fourth column. There's no sixes, no sevens, no eights. There's 1 9. Now, if you notice, the person has 8 numbers. Some people will have less numbers. If you're born on February, as an example, that's a 2. That's not a double number. And if they're born on February 2nd, as an example, where this person already has like 4 numbers, they would only have 2 numbers if they're born on February 2nd. So this person has as many numbers as you can, which is 8. So when you look at the chart, there's 3 fives, 3 ones, 1 9, and 1 2. And this is how you put it. So they're in a 9 cycle there, and the ones indicate a lot of money matters and endings, and what's getting finished is you look where the 9 is, because when ones are in the 9 column, you now look at, well, where the heck is the 9? Because the natural place for a 9 to be is in the ninth house, but now it's in the 8th house. So there's a lot happening with the property assets, or legal matters, and a financial matter. And there's a lot trying to be done or finished or expedited or liquidated with a financial matter. And if you look from left to right, the upper left, which is the 3rd house, the 5th house, and the 7th house, there's all zeros. And that's, we're going to go over what these lines mean, but the top line right across, the 3rd, 6th, and 9th house has to do with mentality. The 2nd, 5th, and 8th house has to do with the heart line, and the 1st, 4th, and 7th house has to do with finances and health. But we're going to go into that in more detail as we go. But now, this is how you do the chart. December 15th, 1955, and we're planning to see what happens in 2016. So we don't use, except for the numbers in their birthday, we don't use the year 1955. If we used that, that would figure out their life path. And the life path is the way the planets were when they were born. And I find that things get resolved, or you find out where you stand when you hit a cycle that is the same as your life path. You know where you stand, what matters, or they're finished or completed, or you know exactly where you stand on things. If you look at the chart, that's how we place it. You're in a 9 cycle, your ones go in the 9 cycle, the twos go in where the first house is, and you rotate it right around, and it paints a picture. And soon we'll go over what the various lines mean, and houses, and how they line up together, and the meaning of it. This is Alan V. and Alan Venturella, and this is Lesson 5.